On October 1st, 2017, 22,000 people were in attendance at the Route 91 Country Music Festival in Las Vegas. This event was held at the Las Vegas Village, an open-air venue across from the Mandalay Bay Hotel. The sound of automatic weapons firing filled the air. Immediate chaos broke out as victims dropped to the ground and others fled for their lives. The gunman, later identified as Stephen Paddock, was shooting from a room on the 32nd floor of the Mandalay Bay Hotel. This location is directly across from the Las Vegas Village. The shooting continued for approximately 10 minutes as Paddock fired thousands of rounds into the crowd below. By the end of Paddock's destructive rampage, 58 people were killed and 805 were injured. It was the largest mass casualty event in the country since 9/11. Preparedness is the act of getting ready to respond to any type of emergency situation. The first step is to create a plan operating under the assumption that an emergency has already taken place. In Nevada, government at state, county, and local levels all have emergency plans. Nevada law defines all key players in emergency management and the roles they will play. The different agencies have plans based on the communities they represent. After the emergency management operations plan has been created, all equipment must be obtained and personnel must be trained according to the plan. Some special equipment used in the Las Vegas shooting incident include the MCI-33. This is a Clark County Fire Department vehicle especially designated for mass casualty incidents. In addition, the Bearcat, an armored police response vehicle, as well as a police drone were deployed. Clearly, the personnel manning these pieces of equipment had to be properly trained to use them. Training is the second essential aspect of development. The Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department has a dedicated program called MACTEC. It is one of few agencies in the country to have this specialized program. This program trains personnel in local agencies in counterterrorism response. FEMA's post-incident review spoke very highly of the MACTEC training local personnel had received. Officers interviewed after the incident indicated that additional tactical command training and assistance with casualties could have benefited their response. The final step of preparedness is implementation. This assures the quality of the plan. Exercises are a crucial step to training personnel. Over the past 12 years, Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department and Clark County Fire Department have conducted 29 exercises both individually and together. Exercises include reality-based training and no-notice drills. FEMA's after-action report commended the community for its MACTEC and MCI training, as well as investment in specialty equipment. The goals of response are to save lives, protect property, and meet basic human needs. Haddo indicated that successful response requires strong command, clear communication, and complete coordination of numerous agencies. Command was achieved at the scene by the establishment of the United Command headed by Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department and Clark County Fire Department. Coordination was achieved at the scene by the Clark County Multi-Agents Coordination Center. FEMA and Nevada Emergency Management noted that both of these functions performed well throughout the incident. Communication was an area that experienced tremendous challenges during the Las Vegas shooting incident. There were several contributing factors. Communication coordination between agencies was difficult due to the high amount of radio traffic. The state has a dedicated public safety communication network called NCORE. While NCORE was established within an hour, it was never used. Spotty reception within hotels interfered with effective communication. FEMA recommended increasing training in the use of NCORE and that recommended it should be utilized in future events. The shooting occurred without warning, resulting in multiple critically injured victims in need of immediate assistance. Civilians proved to be an invaluable asset. Many provided aid, protection, care, and transportation to local hospitals. In addition, hundreds of off-duty police, fire, and military personnel provided assistance as well. The incident stressed the importance of local community training such as Stop the Bleed and the American Red Cross CPR training. One shortcoming was the severe lack of first aid supplies. FEMA recommended the use of throw kits, which contained basic first aid essentials. These can be deployed by the hundreds very easily at MCIs. Haddo indicated one of the important takeaways from the 9/11 terrorist attack was the concept of imagination. This is imagining possible threats and what could happen as a result. In this case, the threat of a high-rise shooter being in close proximity to a large entertainment venue was a hazard either not considered or considered highly unlikely. A 2016 Dallas sniper attack of 5 police officers should have alerted officials to this vulnerability. Some have been critical of law enforcement, questioning the seemingly delayed response in stopping Paddock's rampage. The official timeline of key events in FEMA's report indicates that law enforcement arrived at Paddock's room at 10:18. This is 13 minutes after the shooting began. Detonation of an explosive and law enforcement entering the room did not occur until 11:20. In a situation where every second counts, why was there such a delay taking out the shooter? Derek Bartlett, a 20-year SWAT veteran, commented that law enforcement was correct in their response. He stated that their procedure was in accordance with a 5-step tactical progression specifically designed for use in a criminal sniper incident. These 5 steps are to locate, isolate, identify, engage, and evaluate. Paddock's location was swiftly determined. Isolation occurred at 10:17 when the police arrived at the 32nd floor, blocking Paddock's path of escape. Identifying is an ongoing process where any and all information about the shooter is acquired. Engage is the time for law enforcement to neutralize the threat. Evaluate is asking 2 key questions. Has the shooter been neutralized or been taken into custody? If either answer is no, the response continues. The Las Vegas shooting provides a unique opportunity to evaluate emergency management through the lenses of an actual event. Numerous authorities commended the degrees of preparedness at the state, county, and local agencies. The response revealed personnel who had been trained to a high degree in the availability of special equipment useful in MCI events. Communication was an area identified in need of improvement. Since the event, new technology has become available to allow first responders to communicate more effectively with one another. Citizens capable of acting as first responders proved to be an enormous benefit and underscored the need for civilian emergency training. The incident identified the vulnerability of hosting a mass entertainment event in areas surrounded by tall buildings. Incident stabilization was achieved with remarkable timing considering all factors. The Bible speaks to 3 beneficial themes that speak to emergency management. Regarding plans, Proverbs 15:22 says, "Plans fail for lack of counsel, but with many advisors they succeed." Regarding command and coordination, Exodus 18:22 says, "Select capable men from all the people, and appoint them as officials over thousands, hundreds, fifties, and tens." Regarding care for the wounded, Philippians 2:4 says that each of you should not look to your own interest, but to the interest of others.